So I want to talk about energy because it's one of my most favorite things to talk about, and because I really feel it is like one of the most important things to learn, how to decipher our own energy from others. Because everything is energy, everything has a frequency, and energy's around us all the time. All our emotions carry energy. So you know that example of like when somebody walks into a room feeling angry, and before they even say anything, we can often pick up on the anger or something, right? We're picking up on the energy that that person carries with them. Or like when we walk into a room and we immediately feel different, maybe we feel anxious or nervous or something, because again, we're tuning into the energy of that room or maybe somebody in the room. But it can also be a lot more subtle than that, because it can happen anytime, anywhere, even when we're alone. So when a circumstance happens that we have a thought about, that will create how we feel. So how we feel is linked to our thoughts. But when we have a feeling that isn't linked to a thought, that like, for instance, one of those moments when something just sweeps over you, or when you wake up like already feeling just like off, you know, like when you're feeling maybe a little bit sad or depressed or unmotivated for no particular reason, like it's not linked to a thought. Often what's happening is we're picking up on energy that is not our own. So when this happens, the best thing we can do is to ask ourselves, is this mine? And often we don't do that. And what happens is we start to attach meaning to it, like how we're feeling, like, oh, I just feel really off today. Like it must be because I'm really stressed about work. Or, you know, maybe it's that thing that I really want. Yeah, it's just not going to happen. Or like, maybe I'm feeling bad about myself today, right? Like we start to like loop and we attach meaning and we make it about something when it probably wasn't about us at all. And this happens a lot more easily than we realize because energy exists all the time, everywhere, all around us. And when the world is in chaos, which it has been in a particular state of chaos for a while now, and we might all have our own feelings of anxiety about what's happening. And probably most people have their feelings of anxiety that's going on. So it's kind of like we're just swimming in a big giant soup bowl of anxiety. And when we have anxiety and we pick up on others' anxiety, what does that create but just like more anxiety? Right? So what can we do about this? We can start to become more and more aware of what we feel moment to moment. So the more we understand our thoughts and the feelings that those thoughts create, the more we'll start to become aware of our energy as well. And then we'll notice when we've picked up on something that isn't ours. And then hopefully not spiral into a loop of what that energy that we picked up on creates in us. And if it isn't ours, then we can clear our energetic space and maybe shield our energy. And there's lots of ways to do this. One really simple way is to just intend or request that any energy that is not your own to leave your space. And I do always like to shield my energy as well with like, I imagine like a protective bubble shield. Mine is iridescent. But it can be any color, or you can do anything that works for you. But that is just like one example. And those of us that are a little bit more sensitive, fellow empaths, you know, might need to do this like multiple times in a day. Or maybe we all do, really, especially during these times. So I think that was everything that I wanted to talk about today. All my points got covered. I'll definitely be talking about energy more. But in the meantime, please message me. And if you have any questions or if this didn't make sense, I hope that it did. But also send me your stuff about energy, your thoughts, your experiences, your ahas or insights. And I will come back again soon. I hope you have a really good day. And yeah, ciao.